Diversity. That's what they're trying to preach, right? Well, in this segment, you're going to see the reason why Megyn Kelly got fired from NBC, and also the other players involved and some other actors that have said, acted, or actually reported on and said even worse than what Megyn Kelly said. Now, I'm not racist at all. I love everyone. I actually see no color when it comes to other people. So what this is a smokescreen. We need to be paying attention to all the bills that are being signed everywhere else. Pay attention to what the bigger people are doing instead of watching your televisions and seeing the bigger picture. I hope you all enjoy this segment. Much love, you all. God bless.
Requires payment to watch. Reports Megyn Kelly out of NBC. CBS News. So is it just this program or is it the whole channel? Well, see if it'll let me go back. Sometimes it won't while I'm recording. CBS News. Let's see. Videos. Let's pull this one up.
To fulfill.
Wow. So I can pull up same channel, and it's just certain broadcasts. They require you payment to watch. How interesting. While I'm on the topic, let's go back, and I want to show you what I just watched. Now, if you all haven't heard, Megyn Kelly of the Today Show, or Megan Show, whatever it was. I don't even watch it, so I don't know. She got fired for talking about blackface. And
it's official now.
I want you to hear something that this broadcaster says that, in my opinion, was worse than what Megyn Kelly said. Now, let's see if I can find it. Right about maybe here. Let's see.
Dramatically different, right? It's an aging white male population that tunes in prime time at Fox. You've got to reach a lot of women mid-morning, many of them of color.
Did you hear what he just said? Many of them in color that watch morning television. Is he trying to insinuate that many women of color don't work and are at home and able to watch this show? And even she repeats what he says, being a woman of color.
Yes, absolutely. And let me just say, I actually thought she did a really good job when she was at Fox. I thought she was strong. I've sat down with her and spent a little bit of time, interviewed her as well. I came away from that even liking her more as a person after interviewing her. But when I heard that she was going to mornings, I automatically said, I don't think this is going to work, because I didn't look at her as a personality that had a huge following, like you said, women, and especially women of color who watch morning television.
Especially women of color that watch morning television. So, what I might do is just tweet this guy out and ask him.
Jeopardy!
Yeah, what up? What up, what up, what up? Welcome to Black Jeopardy, the only TV game show where the audience is in church clothes. I'm your host, Darnell Hayes. Our contestants are Keely.
Hi.
Shanice.
Okay, now.
And Doug.
How are you doing, sir?
Oh, hey. Doug, you should be ready to play Black Jeopardy?
They told me a fella can win some money, so let's win me some money. Get her done.
Well, I admire your confidence. Let's see our categories. We got big girls. I don't know. You better. I'm gonna pray on this. They out here saying, and as always, white people. Okay, Keely, you're our returning champ. You pick.
Okay, let's do You Better for 200.
Okay, the answer there. You need hot sauce, duck sauce, soy sauce, and safety pins. Keely.
What is You Better take your ass to the kitchen and look in the packet drawer?
Yeah, the packet drawer, yeah. Yeah, every kitchen's got one, you know.
Thank you so much, everybody. This is, welcome to the Golden Globes. Already the teleprompter's down, so this is a great way to start the show.
Jimmy Fallon. Rock, now we're talking. Where is it? Man, oh man, read this book. I've seen Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, and guess what? Not a lot of black folks on the show, right? Not a lot of black folks on the show. You know why? Because black folks don't like to answer questions. Oh, they want to be millionaires, but you got to ask that kind of question like, in 1981, how many grams of crack did Rick James smoke when he recorded Super Freak? Regis, you think the only way to get...
They don't seem too happy, do they?
You know what? I'll make up this monologue. I can't even believe I'm hosting the Golden Globes. I got advice from everybody. Chris Rock said, a lot of great shows this year. People versus OJ gonna win. People gonna get up there and say, I couldn't have done it without Ryan Murphy, my agent, my manager. I'll tell you the one person you couldn't have done it without, OJ. They'll be thanking the lighting guy. They're gonna thank the key grip. No one's gonna thank OJ.
Be at a later broadcast, but I was trying to get Mr. Jimmy Kimmel's reactions and what he had to say about Megyn Kelly's blackface, because you just know he's going to say something. He's going to probably get his little sob story together, and then he'll talk about, the Pittsburgh situation and some other things, and then he'll talk about probably that it's not okay to blackface. Of course, everyone knows that Jimmy Kimmel did the blackface. Oh, now see, this is what I'm talking about. Anytime you try to pull this stuff up, they are coming with this. They don't want this to be shown because they're telling on themselves. They are very contradicting. Let's try to refresh and see if we can pull this up. Now this says this video requires payment to watch. Are you kidding me? I just watched it. There we go.
Sometime at night, Carmelo look up in the sky and say, what the hell going on up there? Do UFO live on other planet, phoning home like E.T.? Carmelo read on TV about white people getting deducted by aliens, sticking all kind of hell up their butt. And that's a damn thing.
Megyn, not cool. I wonder how much diversity she has on her staff. I don't know, I'm not there, but I would imagine there's not a lot because people would have informed her. This is what people of the larger culture don't understand about racism and about privilege. I don't know of many black people who are trying to be white people for Halloween or dressing up as white people, but I know a lot of people who do it for black people. She mentioned Luann, who I happen to know. I know Luann feels bad about the Diana Ross thing. It wasn't that Luann wanted to look like Diana Ross. She put on a wig that looked like Marge Simpson, right? Over-characterizing Diana Ross. And important it is for their talent to know the history of this country and not say stupid things like, it's okay, it's always been okay for people to dress up, and as long as they're honoring and memorializing people. It's never okay.
I hear you on it. I don't disagree with anything.
I think she said on Halloween, not honoring and memorializing people, but she mentioned the Diana Ross thing, but okay.
What I'm about to show you is a segment on the Megyn Kelly show where she actually got in trouble talking to Jane Fonda, and then, well, I'll just let you see the clip.
And now a word on Jane Fonda, who appears to be fixated on an exchange I had with her months ago on this show. You admit you've had work done, which I think is to your credit, but you look amazing. Why did you say, I read that you said you felt, you're not proud to admit that you've had work done. Why not?
We really want to talk about that?
Well, one of the things people think about when they look at you is how amazing you look.
Well, thanks. Good attitude, good posture, take care of myself. But let me tell you why
When she first complained publicly after the program, and repeatedly,
I chose to say nothing, as my general philosophy is what other people think of me is none of my business. However, Fonda was at it again last week, including here on NBC and then again elsewhere, so it's time to address the poor me routine.
Hey everyone, and welcome to the show. I'm Megyn Kelly, and I want to begin with 2 words. I'm sorry. You may have heard that yesterday we had a discussion here about political correctness and Halloween costumes, and that conversation turned to whether it is ever okay for a person of one race to dress up as another. A black person making their face lighter or a white person making theirs darker to make a costume complete. I defended the idea, saying as long as it was respectful and part of a Halloween costume, it seemed okay. Well, I was wrong, and I am sorry. One of the great parts of sitting in this chair each day is getting to discuss different points of view. Sometimes I talk and sometimes I listen. And yesterday I learned. I learned that given the history of blackface being used in awful ways by racists in this country, it is not okay for that to be part of any costume, Halloween or otherwise. I have never been a PC kind of person, but I do understand the value in being sensitive to our history, particularly on race and ethnicity. This past year has been so painful for many people of color. The country feels so divided, and I have no wish to add to that pain and offense. I believe this is a time for more understanding, more love, more sensitivity, and honor, and I want to be part of that. Thank you for listening and for helping me listen too.